Hello everyone and welcome back to Sex on Energy. This is MJ and today we have the amazing episode. Actually, I need to give you a little update. I just came from holidays and I feel like I'm connected with my high frequency and my higher self, which it brings me today maybe to be a little bit ruthless in terms of the topics and the conversations I want to put out there. Because as I said, if I love to make uncomfortable questions, but also talk about them. Like the reality check. Everyone needs a reality check right now. So today's episode, I wanted to bring more like stop fucking potential and the reality. Literally, it's like, how can you be and expect to be in your higher self when you're just dating like people or you are connecting with people who are not in the same frequency that you? Well, one of the things I did as soon as I arrived and to my place, and then I came to all these download and realizations, it was just block and follow people who are not aligned with myself in terms of friendships and also like bad boys. Yes, I did that without any explanation because you have to do it. In order to be in your higher self, you have to just set the clear boundaries and you have to realize and be literally honest and say, is this person bringing me peace, orgasm, money, abundance into my life? Ask yourself. Probably no. So why do you want to keep it there? You might say the typical things we say because it's been my friend for such a long time, or it's been know her or know him for like ages, from school, from college, university. We have been living so many different challenges in life. But then you say also, actually, that person is very pessimist. Or maybe that person, it just take me down. Or it doesn't align with who I wanted to be and show up. Is that really worth it to keep that person next to you just because of the lack of validation? Literally, it's like, what else do you want to have that? Why you are too afraid to be with your own self? I guess we know the answer. And you know the answer. I mean, I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to put there what exactly I did. And actually, I might have some like proof of that. If those people already realize they block them, but I'm gonna just put there obviously, but I'm gonna cover, but I did that. Yeah, you have to be bold. In this journey, we are here not to keep people around it because of the lack of them. Literally, get a puppy, get a cat, buy a new car, or find a new hobby. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and meet new people, because that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I guess I'm gonna take you in my own journey today. I don't know for how long, because if I look around, all my friends, my real friends, they are not here anymore. 1 minute of silence for that. So, but I guess I have more friends in the internet, and that's what it is. If you ask me, I am sad. I am not sad. Actually, I feel pretty liberated. And I feel pretty aligned with myself, with my dreams and my goals. Asking myself why I am doing this. Why I'm keep holding people who are not aligned with who I want to become in the next 6 months, 1 year. We don't need that energy. And you don't need it. You don't need that. Or you want to keep suffering because of that. Or you want to keep disappointed. And they have been using you. Whatever you are putting into it is not the same way you take it. And it has to be balanced. It has to be. You are just putting yourself on the side and then giving priority to someone else. If you are not able to fill your own cup, it's going to be very, very impossible to build genuine relationships. So I guess I started strong. Yeah, it's a hard truth. But well, I am here to say I am not afraid to put this out there and to be honest, because literally, you have yourself and you need to learn to be with it. So I encourage you to do it. Block that person who is annoying you. Why are you keeping it there? If every time you say a word, the other person wanna say, oh, you're not good enough. It's not good for you. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do it in a different way. Instead of like supporting you and lifting you up and say, yeah, amazing, I'm so proud of you. You are great, you're gonna make it. Like, I believe in you. Those are the things you have to say. It's the same like in relationships. Why are you staying in relationships that might be making you feel small and ugly and sad every single day. You are hating your life. Is it sad? Is it disappointed? Yeah, if you see it from the outside, it is. But do I feel like that? No. Do you feel like that? No. During my holidays, I've been reading a book. I have to say, this book, I don't know why I didn't read it earlier. I'm almost finished. I'm here in page 200 actually. So it's like, I don't know, maybe 1/3 almost to be done. I was very surprised because since I studied Tantra and I've been practicing Tantra in my life, I've been incorporating the practices and holistic and like more spiritually, more like making this real connection with my body, with my soul and my heart. It's been life changing, you know. It's not just about like sexual energy, but I think I have to talk about more in another episode because there's so much going on. Let's come back to the point. This book talks about the energy and the frequency and how are we made of. Actually, an atom is 99.99999% energy and only 0.00001% matter. So actually, we are not made of matter. We are made of energy. So when it comes to how I started the podcast today, talking about this higher frequency, is we are energy. This is the same way I talk about like Tantra, consciousness and energy. So it's in order to raise yourself and to find better relationships, you have to raise your energy. Okay, so the question here is, how do I raise my energy right now? So according to the book, emotions are energy in motion. Wow, this is mind-blowing. I know. I think I spoke like a full concept at the same time, but yeah, okay, let's take it slow. Tantra is just energy and consciousness, okay? According to the Dr. Joe Dispenza, every atom, which we know, are we going to like the physics, everything is made from atoms, and every atom is made from 99.99999% energy and only 0.001% of matter. So actually, whatever we're touching right now is a 99% energy. Just mind-blowing. So in order to raise your energy and be in a better frequency and have better relationship, better finances, better life, we have to change our emotional state. So what are emotions? So emotions are just energy in motion because nothing is stable. It might look like we are here as stable, but everything is moving all the time. You know, when you feel like when you met someone and you feel like, oh, I know this person for like, I feel connected, like deeply connected, it's because with that person you are in the same frequency, you know, in the same state of emotion. So in the same state of mind, you kind of feel the same. In a simple words, you are feeling the same. But sometimes we hold in these people, your friends, your partners, that might be in this alignment or in different frequencies, and that person makes you feel bad. It's just because the reflection of them, the reflection of you, it's just the projection of them. So in order to maintain and cultivate your own state of mind and change your life, basically, you have to make hard decision to cut them off. So when I say the first topic, stop fucking for potential and date soulmate, that means you have to stop being intimate with people who are just projection of you and you lack of something. I know it's been mind-blowing since I came back, but I have to say, in order to move forward, you have to clean whatever is inside of you, and that's count as a people, person, things you might be holding, because we are in a constant we are in motion all the time. We are moving. This energy needs to move, it needs to change in order to evolve, in terms of relationship, intimacy, business, wealth, life goals, anything. In order to move, you have to let go something. Yes, that's what I did. Yesterday I blocked and delay and follow A few people that I was just holding in my life already healed. So why do I want to keep them in my life if they are not aligned with myself? If I don't feel we are raising at the same time? And I know, I'm so sure, because of that, I just make room for better quality people who are in the same frequency than me, and we want to move forward at the same time. I feel like this episode is like this. Let's come back to the idea of fucking for potential. When you are intimate with someone and you have this idea, oh my god, he's XYZ, you only see the good on it, but you are not seeing the red flag. It's because you are just being intimate and you are trapped into the idea of this person, of the projection of them. So instead of like looking into the actions that those people are doing for you, because that's what it matters at the end. It's like this exchange of energy is because of the actions and behaviors that those people are doing with you or for you, or you are doing with them. So it's good to have just a human experience and being intimate with a random person who have a sexual connection, and that's awesome. But if you are just looking for that and then you don't know why you are feeling empty, maybe you have to just be honest with yourself and say, okay, I might be like just having intimacy because I have this idea of validation maybe, or because you have, I don't know, fear of rejection, or you see something in them that it might connect with you. But sometimes we connect with trauma, through trauma. We don't connect with this real alignment and love. We connect with things we are lacking. Wherever I'm lacking, I can see the other person has it and I want it. Wherever I have it, the other person might feel like it's lacking. This is an unconscious process. Sometimes we don't even think about it. It's like we become familiar with what we know, and the only thing we know is what we already experienced through reading, knowledge, or living on it, having that experience. So maybe that experience might hold positive or negative emotions. So in order to find and date kind of soulmate or people who are genuine with you and they having the same frequency, is you have to make a mental rehearsal to understand with yourself, is that person I'm dating right now is because of my trauma, or is it really like the person I wanted to be? It's just a reflection. I've been single for a long time already. Not because I don't want to have a partner. It's because I've been feeling like I've been finding people that they are not aligned with myself. Simply. Yeah, you might say, I do have intimacy. Yes, don't get me wrong. The sexual connection, it doesn't mean it's one part of the dating scene. But it's not the wholeness. No, it's just one part of this equation. But also there is other qualities that might be looking for a serious and committed partner as well. Well, that right now I haven't found because I haven't actually consistently looking for it. If you are today looking for genuine relationships, you have to be genuine with yourself. That's the only way. And being genuine is accepting that sometimes I project things on people that I might be lacking, or I have some unresolved trauma. Maybe I'm just looking for validation. It's okay. If you say, oh, I just want to go out and have a great night and see what happens, cool. But you have to be honest with yourself what exactly you're looking for. Because, for example, if you're looking for someone who is a hard worker, go to the gym and training and is committed and loyal to you, you're not going to find that person in the club at 3 a.m. drunk. You know what I mean? For example, me, I do not drink. I don't engage in big social events because I'm more like relaxing. I have a different style. Sometimes I used to go, but that's not my favorite spot to go. You're never gonna see me out on every weekend. That's very rare when I go out. So I am aware that my future husband or boyfriend is not gonna have those behaviors, I might meet him getting out from a wellness center or from the gym, or maybe like doing a massage or something like that, in a business meeting, things I want to bring into my life. So think about it. You might be just a little bit drunk with this attraction you might having right now with a person, but you have to understand and set clear boundaries. I have an example. I met a guy a few weeks ago. And it was amazing. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, it was fun. It was very fun. But I'm aware that guy, it might be a fuckboy. That's a reality. And as I'm not looking for and I don't see in him the qualities of a boyfriend, I don't get myself trapped into like the illusion. He might have like a nice apartment, a nice car, a great job, a very good financial status. But he is a fuckboy. He doesn't want to commit, and I'm okay with it, you know? But yesterday, for example, he texted me and he was like, oh, hey, what are you doing? We sat down, we talk a little bit, whatever. And he was like, look, I'm here just chilling. No, he said first, oh, let's go on a dinner this week or something. And I was like, sure, let's go on a dinner. But then later on, he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm just going to prepare my podcast and do things. And he's like, yeah, well, I'm just here watching a movie and I would love to watch a movie with you. And I was like, oh, yeah, I would love to be there. I said that. Because, yeah, it's fun, but he's like, why you don't come over now? And I was like, nah. Deep inside me, I might wanted to see him. But I am aware that if I do that, that action is going to lead to another action. And that's a reality. Because I just want to test this guy if he's going to change or not into something serious. How? Just waiting if that date dinner comes. If it doesn't come, I'm okay with it because I'm not looking for. I'm not gonna put myself any longer in situations that might make me confused. You know what I mean? Looking for that intimate which is not even real. He wants some company because he's there comfortable, and why not to have me? You know what I'm saying? There. Think about it. You have to be a strategy girl. You have to think with your head, not with your fucking heart. What do you make you feel? Every guy is gonna fucking make you feel amazing before having intimacy. And some of them, they are very quick to get into your mind. But if you're looking for something serious, you have to know how to play the game. So it's good to understand your emotions because it's just energy, emotion, you know? I hold myself by saying, no, I have priorities. I have things to do. And then you go. Why? In 2025, we are still hanging around with people who are not aligned with ourselves. Why? And you keep dating fuckboys, thinking you're going to convert those fuckboys into something in a relationship. No. If you play in their rules, you are just getting play. That's the reality. But if you cannot play within their rules, but you set your boundaries, you are just protecting yourself because you are not sure. You have to test them. Until they prove themselves, they're going to do something serious and they're going to commit with you. Before that, it's just talk. And it's no action. Well, I'm just gonna put everything out there, and I love you so much, everyone, and I'm so excited to see you in the next episode. Have fun, be good, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye. I love you.